Okay, we're going to do just a quick video on pre-processing for Shippy Johnson photos. So let's see here. I'm going to open an image as it came off the scanner. So this will work. This is just a raw dialog. I'm just going to open it. Okay, so I'm just doing Control-0 to zoom in. And the first thing I'm going to do is run our action, our preset action, which is SJ preprocess. That removes some of that radial vignetting and adds a little bit of sharpening to it as well. Okay, so that's done. That's in the Shippy Johnson folder. You can load it via this dialog here, load action, and it's in Shippy Johnson Photoshop Actions. Okay. So the second thing we can do is using the crop tool. There's this little straighten tool here, so hit the little level symbol there. I'm going to go up to the fiduciary mark here, click on this corner, hold my mouse down, and click over here. So you've got -0.4. Now I'm going to release the left button, and then if that looks more or less level, I'm going to press this OK button, and then that levels it up. Okay, so now we can crop it. Crop button, the crop tool is already selected. You go inside the fiduciary mark, the fiducial mark, and then down here, I'm going to zoom in. That was just Control plus. And I'm going to go up here and fine tune my crop. And can't really see this, but I can barely see it. It's right around in there. Zoom in a little more. Yeah, there it is. Okay, Control-0 to see the whole thing. I'm just going to press Enter, and I'll crop it. Okay, now I'm going to do Control-M. Well, actually, let's see. You can go to Image, Adjustments, Curves, which is Control-M. Didn't work for some reason with the command, but okay, so now we're going to adjust curves. Make sure your show amount of light. Okay. Now, what we want to do is remove some of this no data area here. So I need to slide this over. That's going to intensify our blacks. We're basically tightening the range of values, and that gives us a finer control over the non-junk pixels in the image. Essentially, we're getting rid of some of that. Okay, so now we're now this is 0 and this is 255, right? And so we just compress the range of values that it can have. So as you can see, that brings up the contrast. Now what I've been doing generally is bringing down the blacks a little bit, I think, or maybe I'm bringing down the blacks a little bit. So I just added a point there. Now I'm just left clicking here and I'm bringing up the whites a little bit. Further this way you go, the closer you're just adjusting the pure white. And here's more in the mid-range. So we're going to do something sort of subtle here. What you want to avoid is having super black areas here, so that's why I'm pulling down the blacks. Actually, you also pull this out a little bit, and that'll lighten it up just a little bit. So you do want to have good contrast though. Then you don't want to have your whites blown out so that you're losing information. You want to have, if there's any gray at all in the original, you want to be able to preserve that in the final product so it's not just a bunch of white pixels next to each other. So that's what I'm doing there. I'm trying to get good contrast but not blow it all out. Okay, so I'm going to press OK here, and I'm just going to do Control-Shift-S for Save As, and then I'm just adding an underscore run. This is in the run folder for Warnke Kolka 02, so save that. I'm just saving it as a TIFF, and that's it.